Hello and welcome, my name is Hiro and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV, where we are playing as the Ottomans. And we are of course playing in the new expansion Mare Nostrum. And in the last video we were in a war with the Golden Horde and carved out a lot more of our Ottoman Crimea. And no, you cannot get a military access to us. Our armies are currently walking home. And we have a lot of money, so we should go spend some of that. Let's repay this loan and build some stuff. We should probably build some... Ooh, workshop 23, that's nice. 15 I think is the highest. How are we looking with these? I think 13, probably 15 for the workshops are the best we can do right now. And we built those 3. Then we should just build some more of these. 13. Gonna get out some more money. Oh, there was an 18 there, I didn't see that. 18 and a 15. That was some good land we took up here. They're not even down on civil autonomy yet. Well, we know where we're gonna spend the next money we get. Nobles demand old rights. The nobility during the period still be called the days when the king was just the first among many nobles. The nobility wanted to return to these days and would frequently pressure the king to regain certain lives, roster, and privileges. So we can either give them some monthly autonomy change for like 10 years. What is our autonomy change right now? It is 0.1 for peace and 0.025 for government forms. So we would still lose autonomy in peace, but we would gain it during war. But we would gain 10 loyalty and we wouldn't lose 1 stability, so we are gonna accept these demands. Which means that we are now only losing 0.075. But that's okay. And we have a diplomat that's not doing anything. He should probably go and spy on Muscovy, since we now have a border with them. Trust your neighbor. All those citizens are encouraged to show trust and good faith in their changes to reality. I think we've had this before. It's just because we have low corruption, we gain a free stability, but we already at 3 stability, so... What is our next target gonna be? I think we still have a truce with these guys. Yes. Don't have a truce with Hijaz, but they are allied with Oman. Doesn't really mean anything to us. How are we looking with plenty of, well, not plenty of admin points, but we do have, we're up on tech. We do still need to buy the rest of these ideas though. But it would be nice to go down and take Medina for an extra missionary. How are we looking on... Yeah, we are on 100 piety, so we can take the hit off of it. How are we doing with our... Pretty overextended. Well, I guess we might as well. Take one of these down. Take the other one down as well. And we are building a spy network here. It's been a while since I taped the last episode, so I'm not completely into all of this, but it seems like we are doing quite alright still. Almost maxed on prestige, almost maxed on power projection. But I guess we do need to go to war with QQ soon. There's They don't have a core of ours, but Georgia, the vassal, do. I think the reason why we didn't do it was... Oh yeah, we didn't go to war with them because they were allied to the Golden Horde. But they lost that alliance when they didn't answer their defensive call when we attacked them. And they didn't do that because they were in huge debt. So... I think we're gonna take a little quick war with Hejaz here. See if we can claim Medina. And then we're gonna take a war with QQ, I think. I think that's what we are. I think that's a plan. Okay. So, let's do this. Oh, we need a diplomat, of course. I'm just gonna call him back. Declare war for... Just take Tabuk. I think this will be fine. We only have one leader. Okay, I'm gonna call in a second leader. Use some military points there. Well, tree shock isn't too bad. I would like some siege value, but guess we'll live. So how many soldiers are we? Okay, there's no army. Like, there's no reason to involve these guys. Let's march them home. Uzbek is a new rival of the Ottoman Empire, or the Muscovy. We are the Ottoman Empire. Ooh, he can't go there. Okay, then he can just take all of these provinces around. Send the cannons in. I think I'm just gonna play this war on speed 4 since they don't have too many troops and are way behind on military tech. So even if they attack up here, I should win quite easily. Oh, I'm actually not sure if Medina is anything, but Mecca is certainly something. Let's check out trigger modifiers. Okay, we need to own Mecca and Medina, so see if we can get both. How much would that be? 51, that should be fine. Take some more coast maybe. No reason to pay that many diplomatic points. It's worth it for Medina and Mecca because they'll give us a triggered modifier, but also have to think about not having too much aggressive expansion in Muslim countries, so I think we're gonna do with those 5 provinces for now. Radical reforms. 2 of our most trusted advisors, Erin Radinas and Ali Deftara, have been talking a lot recently. Plotting, some say. Drafting plans for the Ottomans' futures, others say. Whatever they're discussing, it's clearly controversial, enough to warrant some secrecy. Finally they approached Padishah Mehmet II, Fatih Osmanoglu, that's a really long name, to present the results. The thick stacks of papers contain plans for monumental changes to the nation's trade practices, including increased protectionism, regulation, and industrial policy. Radical, some would say. Necessary, Adina says. Profitable, says Ali Deftara. And what do we say about this? Well, we could gain 5 mercantilism for the price of 1 stability. We could gain 200 admin points, but lose our inflation reduction guy, which you could then pretty easily replace. Gain 200 diplomatic points, lose the trader, which we could even easier replace. When spy network construction guy, which would actually be nice, or a better relations or time guy. I think that's the thing we go for. We could lose them both and gain 200 each. I think that's worth it. Even oh wait a minute. Yeah, he's one of the really cheap guys. I don't think we can afford a +3 guy, so I think it's best to just go with the diplomatic guy and then hire a better relations or time guy. And we can now invest in. Oh, nice. So this is gonna be nice once we want to integrate Syria later on. Friendlies can attach. See if they do that. Yes, they did. So we can now go take their army along with us and crush this stack. And we got a bunch of cores. Ooh, and I wanted to go and do a claim on Muscovy, since we have some points there. And unfortunately we can only do 2 claims because we don't know about these provinces, but... And we can already do military, but we don't want that, so let's just give some development for some immediate manpower. Ooh, we're actually really low on manpower, so we should probably hang back for a little bit. But let's do... okay. How much is this? This is fine. These are okay. Got some extra manpower there. We are now up at 686 per month, which is pretty great. And we won that battle. Lost a few troops, but... And we got the siege. We don't want you to go there. We don't want you to go there. Might actually take some of these guys out. Don't really need that many guys in there. And we got ooh, so many cores. What I was saying is we don't really need that many guys for the siege. Take this army, split it up, send them out, and take those 2 provinces. Squash their stack there for 44 soldiers, that's worth it, definitely. And it looks like German jumped the party wagon. How long are we from? Still, I think. Oh, how did I do that? Oh, of course the console can't really be used for that much in an Iron Man game. So we can actually now take this. Let's do that and get away. Ooh. How long? Oh well. Let's do this. Get this war with so we can start regaining some manpower. And we'll take them all up to Ischel. And just to make sure that we don't have to worry about these provinces, we're just gonna raise autonomy. Good. And then cure them. Almost no points. And we now control... Oh, that was... We now control the holy cities. And we are... recall that guy. That much closer to... unifying Islam. We still need to call them, of course, but... Messina down... Actually, Mecca is not even on the Unify Islam one, but Messina is. Oh, this is Medina, Messina. Oh, interesting. So, Looks like we need to take a bunch of Italian land. Baghdad, of course. Well, we don't really want to worry about that right now, though. Actually, let's take a look at the achievements. So, this is all the achievements that we can still technically do. Some of them are not really that, like forming Inca. We're probably not gonna do that now. So we can gain the Unify Islam achievement. I actually haven't done that. We can do the Georgia on my mind. Probably won't do that since we need to take some colonies for that. Or we actually can't do that because we're playing with Random New World. This one we can't do because we are the Ottoman Empire ourselves, but I guess if we form some other country and then released Ottomans, I don't know, it would be weird. This one also probably not. Although I'm thinking about doing this in another Let's Plays. Okay. This one is the one I'm mainly going for, or 1,000, or 1,000. Having 1,001 provinces, so that could definitely be... Maybe we could even dismantle the Holy Roman Empire as part of this, although of course going east would be much easier for getting provinces. What else? This would be nice, but I don't know if we need the espionage. Maybe we need those espionage ideas first. I don't think World Conqueror. Well, I don't know. I've never really been close to that, except for with the HRE, and it's much easier because you have all those vassals to call for you, and of course fight for you. And we have 2 diplomats that we are not using. Let's send one to build spy network here. And what do we need the other one for? Let's just improve with Syria. And then I'm thinking we are gonna wait a little bit, build up some manpower, and then we're gonna do a war with the QQ. And let's build those mosques. There were a couple up here that were nice. Of course, I do the worst of those 2 first. Salt crisis, not nice. 10% less production. Rigorous researchers. Academic institutions are not immune to corruption, and the profits that can be made by abusing positions of great influence can stand in the way of creating a good environment for research. However, Ottoman scientists are largely above this, focusing on genuine intellectual achievements above titles and financial contributions. The lack of corruption in society allows us to explore and invent without being impeded by selfish interests. Wow! So it seems like having high or low corruption is really beneficial for a lot of nice events. Let's build one more trading ship. Let's do it like this, actually. Wonder where it's going to be built. Oh, it's built down here. What is the build town down there, I wonder? I guess that's okay. Okay, so those 2 let me know that we probably can start demanding military support again. I think I do want to call the diet though, so we stay above 60 and have that land maintenance modifier. And we also want to do the demand monopoly, grant monopoly charters, and then ask for diplomatic support. And we could demand, but they would lose. Then we'd have to pay them. can't do this for a couple of years, so what we'll do is we'll wait until we have the money and then we'll do it, because I don't want to take out a loan for this. And the cores are there. We now have those. That's nice. We can form Arabia, although I don't think I want to do that. I'm not sure. Probably not. Blasphemy. A prominent and outspoken government official recently transferred home from the diplomatic corps seemed to have spent a little too much of his time abroad. He has returned to Constantinople with some controversial ideas on how to interpret the words of the prophet, and needless to say, this has provoked a lot of fire among the clergy. Several imams have declared the official a blasphemer and demand immediate action from the government. So we could lose 10 diplomatic power and gain piety, or we could lose prestige and lose piety. Let's just play the diplomatic points. I like piety. Anyway, it's about the time where I... Oh, the state modifier... Oh, we can get a general for free now. And some more available mercenaries. But that will have to be in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, have a good day.